It's your day in tech history, and it's brought to you by our friends over at Expedia.com, where you can find yours with Expedia. Hey everybody, Jeffrey Powers here, and I welcome you to the Day in Tech History at dayintechhistory.com. It's part of the Tech Podcast Network. You can subscribe via iTunes, Zune, or Stitcher Internet Radio. Our Twitter is Day in Tech Hist, and all show notes are on the wiki page if you want to follow along. Now let's find out what happened on this day, your day in tech history. September 13th, 1956 is where we're going to start. IBM introduces the first computer disk storage unit. It's called the IBM 305 RAMAC, R-A-M-A-C. It's the first hard drive as part of an IBM RAMAC 305 computer. It featured 50 double-side 24-inch diameter platters served by one arm and one read-write head. Each platter had about 5 megabytes each, and the transfer rate was 8,800 characters per second. 1981, Controlled Data introduces the Controlled Data 110 microcomputer, $4,995. 1983, the Osbourne Computer Corporation declares bankruptcy 2 years after producing the first portable computer, the 24-pound Osbourne 1. It was designed by company founder Adam Osbourne for $1,795 and included software worth about $1,500. 1985, following the Steve Jobs firing issues, Steve Jobs informs John Sculley that 5 of the Apple employees will be resigning to join him in his new company. They were Bud Tribble, Dannon Lewin, George Crow, Rich Page, and Susan Barnes. 1989, an immense British banking computer error awards £2 billion to banking customers that didn't belong to them within a 30-minute period. 1992, a U.S. Court of Appeals rules that a reverse engineering is a legitimate business practice. The ruling comes in the Nintendo versus Atari copyright infringement case. 1994, the Ulysses robotic space probe passes the Sun's south pole. 1996, Hayes Microcomputer Products announces that they will close their manufacturing plant in Thousand Oaks, California, and put up to 375 people out of work. 1998, a group of computer hackers calling themselves Hacking for Girlies deface the New York Times website, renaming it HFG. 1999, 3Com Corporation reveals plans to spin off their Palm computing unit, which they originally obtained through the U.S. Robotics acquisition. Also, 1999, IBM unveils the new line of RS-6000 workstations based on the Unix software operating system and targeting customers of Sun Microsystems. The prices started at $4,000. And version 6.0 of Corel Paint Shop Pro is released for Windows. And now this word from our friends over at Expedia. Las Vegas, Jamaica, San Francisco, China, New York, Portland, Florida. Have you been? Maybe you're from there and you need to start planning your trip home for the holidays. Now is the time to do that. With rates at their lowest for November and December, you can get great deals in planning your trip. That's where Expedia comes in, from air travel, hotels, cars, and full vacation packages. Because who doesn't want to be in a warm city during the coldest of winters? You can also earn Expedia points so you can use them on more trips all around the world. Get $25 off your first hotel booking at Expedia. Go over to geekazine.com/Expedia for more details. Over at Expedia, find yours. Now let's get back into your day in tech history. Back in at 2002, version 7.3.1 of the Fermi Linux operating system is released. 2005, Adobe Systems releases the Dreamweaver 8 HTML editor for personal computers. In 2006, version 1.5.0 of the RDesktop operating system, which is a free open source client for Microsoft's proprietary RDP protocol, is released under the GNU General Public License. And in 2010, YouTube begins testing a live streaming option with 4 YouTube partner sites. And that's your Day in Tech History. My name is Jeffrey Powers, www.dayintechhistory.com. All the show notes are over at wikizine.com, Geekazine's wiki. And of course, you can like the Facebook page and follow Twitter at Day in Tech Hist. Until tomorrow, take care. Day in Tech History is copyright 2014 JMP Enterprise and Geekazine.com.